What's going on, y'all? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Saw a great video today from Brian Haggerty. Was talking about um, feeling like you're struggling, feel like you're overwhelmed, you can't get everything done, and was mentioning the whole visual image of if you have sand, pebbles, and boulders or big rocks. Um, that the only way to fill them all or fit them all into your cup or vase or whatever is to put the big ones, deal with the big issues first, then the smaller, and then the smallest. And then you can actually fit it all in there. If you try to do it other ways, it just doesn't work. The other part of it is that if you're struggling, you can't get your head above water. You know, the whole building a tree or growing a tree, when's the best time to have built a tree? 30 years ago or today. Make a little step, make a little improvement. I just finished reading 2 Second Lean. What can you do that makes things better, faster, helps improve, and even just minor, just little ways. One of the things we're working on right now is finishing up our employee handbook. We bought that with Dave Diermo. Gave us a huge amount of the framework, and the legwork is done now. It's just a matter of customizing some of it. Mostly just the admin handbook, and then we'll get the process and procedures for actually wash processes and stuff done. Sorry, my contacts are drying out, which I should be getting LASIK one day next week. So no more contacts, no glasses. You might see a video or two of me wearing glasses, and then I will be done with them forever. But each day, make some sort of improvement in your business. Do something. And look and assess, like, what are the repetitive processes that you're doing every single day in the business? What is something that's killing your productivity or that's costing you money every single day? I just came out here tonight. It's about 9 o'clock or whatever, just to make sure and see, do we need bleach for tomorrow? Because all my guys show up at the same time. That's probably going to be the case for most of y'all, unless you have your lead techs have to report, half hour early or whatever. One of the things that I'm being much bigger about and putting extra emphasis on is getting the truck ready the night before. That means that if we're down below 60 or 70 gallons of bleach, or 50 for that matter, that we need to top the bleach off that night when they get back. That means that either the lead tech or the helper, depending on what's going on, has to stick around and top off the bleach, replenish the lawn signs, clean out the trash, take care of getting things, look at the jobs for the next day and see, do we need anything different than what we needed today? Get that stuff ready. Because what that does, that one tech who's here for an extra half hour saves me from when we have multiple trucks here. Last year we had 3 trucks going at a time. Well, unfortunately, it was very inefficient. All 6 guys would show up. We only had a way to transfer bleach from one tank onto one truck at a time. So sometimes we had 6 guys that would be sitting here, and okay, fine, we finished the first truck. That took 15, 20 minutes. And I'm going to get a faster pump this year. Because when it does switch it over, we want this to be able to be done, fill that 100-gallon tank in 5 to 10 minutes, instead of it sometimes taking 15 to 20. That adds up. Twice a week filling up your tank, you can save 10 minutes twice a week. It's going to add up. It will cover and pay for the price of the pump, and we've got actually a better air compressor that we're going to throw on there. We'll be making other improvements and stuff this year that will help us. And so if you're struggling with something, what is something today that you did the same way the day before that you could do in a different way to improve it and speed that process up? What are ways in your house that you can speed things up? What are things that you don't like doing but need to get done? How can you get them done faster? What is a way to do that? And, I just came out to the shop, grabbed the checks. I'm in the habit of taking the checks into the house to do the deposit. Well, then eventually I have to take the checks out and put them right upstairs in here. So what I'm going to do when I finish this video is I'm going to go upstairs, scan the checks, deposit them, and organize them. That's why they're done. Instead of it being come out here, walk back to the house, then come back out here some other time, or have a stack of checks all over my house, my home office, they're done. And then it took me, 30 seconds instead of 5 minutes, or several days before the process is completed. So find those things. It doesn't have to be big and elaborate. It just has to be something. Make an improvement every single day of some measurable amount. And you'll be amazed what you can come up with after a month, a year, 5, 10, 15 years. None of these companies put 48 hours of just nonstop improvement and we're done improving their business. They had to do it bit by bit by bit. Sometimes it's in spurts. Sometimes there's not a whole lot that goes on. But anyways, hope that helps, guys. Make some improvements. And guess what? Spring's coming soon. It's already here for us. We're rolling big time. Love it. Watch on.